The Prophet alayhi salatu salam in hadith, he said, Man qama laylatul qadr imanan wahtisaban ghufira lahu ma taqaddama min zanbi. Whosoever waiting up on the night of Qadr, he observed the night with faith in Allah and hoping for the reward of Allah, Allah they forgive all in previous sins. Subhanallah. How can you engage in celebration? You are seeking salvation, you engage in celebration. Ensure that the intention be for salvation. By the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the night we need for ensure that we engage upon observation of the night. In salah, bi-iznillahi ta'ala, in dua, making lot of dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in adhkar, subhanallah, remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, engaging in act of worship as much as we can. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala strengthen will. This night is so important that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, Laylatul Qadr khayrum min alfi shahr. This one great night here is better in terms of reward. More than 1,000 months. Subhanallah. More than 1,000 months. Not 1,000 months. More than khayrum min alfi shahr. More than 1,000 months. Over 83 years, 4 months worship you they get. Subhanallah. Upon every act of worship we engage, we coincide with Laylatul Qadr. By the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We mean say, if you observe salah in the night of Qadr, Allah they reward you a reward of over 83 years, 4 months act of salah. The same thing applies. If you recite Quran in that same night, and Allah bless you for meet up that night, Allah they reward you as if you don't recite the Quran for over 83 years, 4 months. By the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The same thing applies if you give charity. You give charity. And you coincide with Laylatul Qadr, Allah they reward you as if you don't give charity for over 83 years, 4 months. Subhanallah. Whatever act of worship will coincide with Laylatul Qadr, Allah they reward you, subhanallah, of over 83 years, 4 months worship done by you. And when Allah say khair, the khair is better, is far more higher than the 83 years, 4 months where Allah make mention of. The khair is far, far more greater than the month them where Allah make mention of. So that we ensure that we engage upon lot of acts of worship. Bi-iznillahi ta'ala. Let we not waste their nights there in drinking tea, subhanallah, or eating. There is nothing wrong. Bi-iznillahi ta'ala. Let me just reiterate. There is nothing wrong by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you decide for give charity, you say me, I they provide tea and I they provide food for those where they come for can pray, let them get so coldly. There is nothing wrong in that. It is charity. Subhanallah. It is charity. You do it for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah will reward you. But why do you have to wait until the night to announce no more? Now they cook. I need to ensure that we do them on a daily basis. Bi-iznillahi ta'ala. Providing basin on a daily basis for a fasting person. Bi-iznillahi ta'ala, you have the reward of the fasting person. Where Allah not reduce the reward of the fasting person. According to Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Let's ensure that to make use of this night as much as possible in act of worship. Bi-iznillahi ta'ala. The next one, now Uda forgive zakatul fitr. Uda forgive. Who you pull up? Udat, you forgive. Normally they say the beneficiaries in English. Uda forgive. We forgive the needy from among the Muslims. So somebody is poor or is a needy from among the Muslims, we they give them zakatul fitr. Clear? Now there we they give. So when you put zakatul fitr, if you look for Uda, the Muslim way they in need, you go give. Why we forgive the Muslim they need? Why? Why we forgive them? The miskin are there. For among the Muslims, why we forgive them? Why? We don't talk about so that on the day of Eid, then say go able join the celebration. No. With we not also? No. So now that we forgive, these are the beneficiaries. When it comes to zakatul fitr. Clear?